Picked up a random hitchhiker on an empty tank. He painted my future, and it came true 20 minutes later. I'd been driving rideshare for 5 months when the algorithm decided my night wasn't chaotic enough and pointed me 50 miles into the desert. Surge pay looked good on the screen, so I accepted. Why not? I was already one flat tire away from maxing my credit card. Halfway there, the highway emptied, and the radio faded into static. A single figure appeared ahead, standing at mile marker 147, thumb out, suitcase at his feet. The app never mentioned a second passenger, but something made me slow down. San Jacinto, he said through the window. His accent was soft, the kind you pick up when you've lived everywhere and nowhere. I'll pay cash. Policy said no hitchhikers. Rent said otherwise. He climbed in, suitcase balanced on his knees like it might run away if he let go. We drove 10 silent miles before he spoke. You believe places can get tired of people? I glanced at him. Late 20s, faded suit, eyes like he'd watched too many departures. I believe people get tired of places, I shrugged. He nodded, as if that answered a different question. I've been walking 3 days. Bus left without me, on purpose, I think. He smiled, but it cracked around the edges. The dashboard chimed. Low fuel. Perfect. Next station wasn't, for 20 miles. I tapped the gauge like that might create gasoline. My passenger watched. I can help, he said, opening the suitcase. Not clothes. Not money. Paint tubes, brushes, and a half-finished canvas. A roadside motel glowing against a dark sky. I'm a muralist, he explained. Trade you a painting for the ride. Paint what? My dashboard. He looked out the windshield. Your future, maybe. The absurdity made me laugh. First real laugh in weeks. Tell you what, if we make it to San Jacinto on fumes, you can paint whatever you want on the inside of the trunk. Deal struck. He began mixing colors right there, balancing the canvas against the glove box. I focused on coaxing every drop from the tank. The car coughed, stuttered, but kept going. He painted a diner bathed in neon, my car parked out front, and a sign flashing help wanted, manager. A woman in a red apron handed keys to a driver who looked suspiciously like me. Neat, I said, voice thinner than I intended. We rolled into San Jacinto on the last whisper of fuel. The muralist pointed to an exit I'd never noticed. Luna Diner, 24 hours flickered in the dark exactly, like his painting. My chest tightened. I think this is your stop, he said gently. Inside, the diner smelled of oranges and old coffee. A bored owner wiped the counter. You drive rideshare? She asked, spotting my app sticker. I need a night manager, someone who knows roads and coffee pots. I heard myself accept before my brain caught up. Papers were signed within minutes. A job. A salary. Health insurance. When I returned to thank the muralist, both he and the suitcase were gone. In the trunk, a fresh painting waited. The diner at dawn. Parking lot full. A tiny signature in the corner. 147. That mile marker isn't on any official map. I checked. But every night, I brew coffee for travelers who swear places can run out of luck. I tell them sometimes, luck just hitchhikes ahead, waiting for you to offer a ride.